Hey everyone, how are you today? Are you happy that summer vacation's on the way? I sure am. So I want to talk to you about dress codes. I recorded this video earlier today, but I ended up kind of forgetting something about it, so I'm kind of redoing it. So I want to talk about high school dress codes because the thing that really bothers me about is that it's been going on for a while, and there's so many reports and so many YouTube videos about how stupid dress codes are, and I completely agree. I'm 2 years out of high school, but I still kind of like dress code problems. So I'll get to my high school life first. So I actually had dress code problems with mainly my makeup, but I did still have like dress code problems with clothes. So my freshman year of high school, when I first started doing makeup, what I would do is that I would put black eyeshadow and black lipstick on, sometimes just black lipstick and then both black eyeshadow and black lipstick. Though how I did my makeup, I looked like a goth zombie. But with me, I remember like whenever I tried doing black eyeshadow with a cat's eye, I wasn't very good at cat's eye. It took me a while to get it right, but my teachers, my one teacher in my special ed class, yes, I'm in special ed, but whatever, she would say to me, you can't wear that, and she would make me go to the bathroom and wipe it off. I'm like, but I'm just trying to do a cat's eye. Lots of girls do cat's eye for their makeup, so that was kind of bogus. Another thing is when I was in high school, I dressed very modest. I didn't always dress sexy. And, however, when me and my friends were in high school and we would see girls coming into the building, or out in the building, they would dress like summer clothes and dress sexy when it's like 20 degrees outside. And it's like, really? It's freezing outside. Why were you dressed like that? However, whenever girls in high school were dressed like that 24/7, like every day during school, no one would report, no one would make a big deal out of it. But whenever I dressed kind of sexy, like the very few times I did, and I was dressed as a very modest person, and even other friends complained about this to me. But whenever I dressed kind of sexy, like showing a little bit shoulders, showing a little bit breasts, showing some thighs, I would get in trouble. And so were my other girlfriends. Like, they would get in trouble for it. I remember one of my girlfriends got in trouble for wearing what is it called? Pajama pants. I almost said Japanese pants. Sorry. But yeah, pajama pants. She got in trouble for wearing pajama pants. And that was kind of bogus. And you know how I used to do my white foundation in high school? So I didn't start wearing white foundation until senior year of high school when I had black hair. As you can see, it's all grown out, it's much longer. But what happened was that I wanted to wear a costume for Halloween. And you were allowed to do that in high school. Not a lot of kids did, but some did. So I asked my dad to give me money to dye my hair. So he did, and I dyed my hair black. And then I asked him, hey, can you buy me some white foundation for my costume? And he's like, sure. So he bought me Gothic White Manic Panic foundation. And I wore it for my Halloween costume, and I did get a couple compliments about it. But then I started wearing my white foundation after Halloween, because I thought it looked cool. And also, I seen many people on the internet who were goth wearing white foundation, so I wanted to try it. And I did get made fun of a couple times. I ended up having my boyfriend at the time, like, telling me not to dress goth anymore because of what I was wearing, and I was getting made fun of behind my back about it. But I didn't care. I wanted to wear my white foundation to represent myself and to respect my culture, because I'm part of the Gothic culture and I'd done my research about it. And eventually my health department counselor had to sit down with me, and she said, Kima, I respect that you goth, but I'm getting a lot of complaints from your teachers and the deans that apparently the reason why they don't want you to wear your white foundation. And get this, now, before you finish this video, I suggest you go on the internet, do your research about the Gothic culture, and just listen to that. Oh, wait. Okay, so there is a difference between clown makeup and white foundation makeup. So, yeah, if you've done your research about it, you know what I'm talking about. But basically, my counselor told me that the reason why I wasn't allowed to wear my white foundation anymore is because it reminded some of the kids of clown makeup and they had a fear of clowns. Really? Like I said, you should do your research about that. There's a difference between gothic makeup and clown makeup. Goths don't wear red lipstick and black eyeshadow or purple or blue or whatever makeup. And I think there's a different formula for gothic makeup and clown makeup. If I done my research correctly, clown makeup is more like makeup paint. Gothic white foundation is kind of made like a creamy, somewhat gothic white foundation. But yeah, if you've done your research, you should know the difference between gothic white foundation and clown makeup. Now granted, I have seen a couple YouTube videos where gothic people would use clown white foundation or gothic white paint for their gothic look, and that's fine. If that's the only thing you can find, that's understandable, and it's hard finding anything gothic in regular stores. You mostly have to buy it online, but even then it's very expensive. But anywho, beside the point, I was very rebellious and I still wore my white foundation in high school, and then eventually in the middle of the year, my principal told me I wasn't allowed to wear it. She literally went up to me and she's like, I thought you were told not to wear that anymore. So I had to stop wearing it. But what I did is that I started buying regular foundation, and I would try mixing it with the white foundation and put on my face. So I was wearing it, but not really showing it. But then one of my teachers was like, Kimi, you're not really supposed to wear the white foundation because from a distance I can kind of see it. So up front you won't see it, but way back you could, which was a little disappointing. So yeah, that was really annoying, and even my friends were like, wow, that's such a bogus reason to stop wearing. That is such a stupid dress code violation thing. It's so stupid. So yeah, that dress code was really stupid. But then again, they did try to make it gender equal because guys weren't allowed to wear muscle shirts, and I guess that kind of made sense because if girls couldn't wear tank tops that showed shoulders or bra straps, then I guess it made sense that the men couldn't wear muscle shirts. That actually made sense. And I still kind of have this problem today. See, a transition center is a place to teach special ed kids how to pay bills, how to do life skills, how to get a job, how to dress for a job, yada yada yada. And maybe I'll make a future video of my experience, but I'm not a huge fan of that place. But I'll get to that in a different video, maybe. I don't know when. I'll just get to another video. But I still kind of have this problem. So my very first day of the transition center, I wore my white foundation. And they told me I couldn't wear it. And that was a little disappointing, but then again, I had to remember that you're not really allowed to wear white foundation for most jobs because they won't accept it because you can scare people with it. Makes sense. But I remember, and I lost it this weekend, but I had this cute tank top that my boyfriend from senior year of high school picked out for me. I had this cute tank top that was biscotti strap. I didn't need to wear a bra for it because it was padded, and it was nice, and I had like kind of like stretchy yoga pants style, and it was like red and black. And I wore it my second day of school at the transition center, and my teacher told me I couldn't wear it. And I'm like, what? So that kind of sucked. And then I remember this year, my second year, I posted a video of me having my cat suit. My dad bought me a cat suit online from Amazon, and I was really happy about it. But I wore that cat suit twice this year. Well, no, I didn't wear it twice this year. I wore it a couple times this year, and I think a little bit last year, but I don't remember. I wore it a couple times to the transition center. Now, it does have a very long zipper to it, so I can actually unzip it and show off a little cleavage or neck or collarbone if I want to. But I usually like to keep it all the way up, not just be modest, but I think it looks better that way on me at least. That's just my opinion. But I wore that cat suit twice in 1 week. Once on Monday and once on Friday. On Monday, no one complained about it. I did get asked, are you wearing underneath it? But I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing a long sleeve long underwear shirt, and I didn't get any complaints. Then on a Friday, the same week, I wore a leather jacket over my cat suit. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really wearing underneath besides a bra. No biggie. As long as you're wearing a bra, I don't think you'll get in trouble. But, sorry, got a little scratchy throat. But I remember my teacher, the same teacher, went up to me and she's like, she said something along the lines that I wasn't really allowed to wear my cat suit because it's something where you go to have fun, like you should only wear when you're going out. It's something you wear to go out. It's not something you should be wearing to school. And I tried reminding her, well, I don't have a job site I didn't have a job site today, and I tried to explain to her that we are going out because on Fridays we usually go out to do whatever. And I was like, really? I wore this the same week only 4 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago, the same week. And you're making a big deal about me wearing my cat suit. And I only wore it like twice this week. I didn't disobey the school rules. I wore black pants to my job sites as I'm always supposed to. And you're making a big deal about my cat suit. You didn't make a big deal about it on Monday, but you're making a big deal about it on Friday. What? So, yeah, I still kind of have dress code problems, but yeah, and the whole white foundation thing, I did still wear it on last year and on weekends, like whenever you saw me last year putting the white foundation on my face, that was usually on a weekend. I couldn't wear it to my school, but yeah, that is my dress code story, and those are my dress code complaints. Leave a comment down below of your dress code stories, and leave a like and subscribe. Peace, guys.